Hi. Okay. Welcome to another session by us. My name is Florence Chikeze, and I am the founder of Redalia. Redalia Houses, Redalia Workspaces, a beautiful co-working facility at the heart of Ikeja. Entrepreneurs.ng, a product that is dear to my heart, where we teach businesses how to do business right, and the Business Clinic, a mini business school. And today I'm going to talk about 10 businesses that you can start with 100,000 naira or less. So I also want to let us know that small businesses are the bedrock of the economy, because small businesses, they provide employment when the government they provide employment for their communities when the government and the private organizations cannot do so. And when unemployment is high, what do you do? Let's say you are a young graduate. What do you do? Do you want to join the statistics of the unemployed, or do you feel that you can learn a skill and start a business? I think you should learn a skill and start a business. But then, due to the harsh realities of the economy in Nigeria and other African countries, one of the challenges that aspiring entrepreneurs or people who are looking to start their businesses have is access to capital. There's no funding. And that is the reason why one of the questions that we get asked regularly at Entrepreneurs.ng is, what are the cheapest businesses that I can start? What are the businesses that I can start with 50,000 naira? What are the businesses that I can start with 100,000 naira? So today I'm going to look at 10 businesses, 10 business ideas that you can start with 100,000 naira or less. So I'm going to explain them, and leave us a comment leave us a comment with any idea that you feel that we missed, or if you want to talk to us about anything, leave us a comment. So the number one business that I will be talking about is starting. So I'm not going to focus on online businesses. This discussion is around businesses that you can, like retail businesses that you can start with 100,000 naira or less. Next time, we'll do the ones that you can do online. So the number one business idea that you can start is starting organic drink production and sales. The thing is that people are becoming increasingly aware of the health implication of processed food and soda, and because of the high risk of stroke, diabetes, and high blood pressure. So this has caused a constant drift from soft drinks to natural made drinks and fruit juices, so without sugar and additives. So anyone who goes into the production and sale of naturally made drinks now is in for lots of money. A lot of people are doing so. If you go on Instagram, a lot of people are really doing amazing in these businesses. So some of the examples of naturally made drinks that you can start smoothies, freshly made fruits juice, tiger nut drinks. There's a lot of them. All you need to transform this business idea into a profitable venture is a blender, the desired fruits, and if you want to buy other ingredients, a plastic bottles, and a refrigerator, and you're good to go. The number two business that you should start is phone charging business. So it's no longer news that having stable and constant power supplies is a challenge in Nigeria. So your target audience for this type of business are people who do not have alternative source of power supply. Not people who already have, not in an urban area. So urban areas wouldn't really work for this type of business. So all you need for this business is a power source and a large wooden board, with a lot of switches to accommodate a lot of phones. And this can work mostly in NYC, camps, or areas or in rural areas, like I mentioned before. The number two Number three business idea that you want to start is production of organic skincare products. There's this rave for organic skincare products. Everyone wants to go organic. So there has been sensitization, on the harmful effects of inorganic chemicals to your skin. And that's why everybody is looking to really live right and go organic. So starting a skincare business is very affordable. It's a very cheap business that you can start. What you need is the materials to produce them, and containers. And your containers, you can get them from Ojota Market if you're based in Lagos. If you're not in Lagos, then you can look for where you can buy those products depending on your location. So for your first production and sales of handmade bathing soap, body cream, or anything, you can make a profit even from the first sale of you or of the products. It's not like those businesses that have 3 to 4 years before you start seeing return on your investment. No, it's not like that. So you can watch tutorials, you can attend trainings, look for people who are doing well in that business and see if they have academy where they teach people on how to start this business. So that can also work. You can also watch tutorials on YouTube on how to make your production, and buy courses that can help you. The next business is production and sale of bed sheets and pillows. And like I rightly said, this is not about online business. Yes, online businesses are there, but businesses that you can start and you enter into the manufacturing sector of our economy, helping the retail system grow, are the businesses that I'm talking about. So production and sale of bed sheets and pillowcases. So ideally, every home owns at least a bedsheet or two. Some places you find people they have like five. I think I have about five. Depending on the family size. So there is no way you go wrong with this business. There's no way you're going to make your money back if you start this business. And what do you need to start this business? You need to buy them in bulk. That way you can save instead of buying small, small. Then you give it to a good tailor who makes the material, sews them into a bedsheet and pillowcase. After that, you can sell. You can sell on social media, you can sell on Instagram, you can sell on Facebook, or you can even have your own website where people can order and you deliver to them. So the thing about this business is you have to ensure that it's quality. If it's quality, and you also have to ensure that you have a very good channel, you deliver on time when people make their order, you keep to the promise and you deliver to them on time. So that's the way to like succeed in this business. Next one I'm going to be talking about is laundry or dry cleaning services. If you're a 9 to 5, the stress from the 9 to 5, or even if you're as an entrepreneur, running around to ensure that your business is running smoothly is really enough to wear your body out. Sometimes I get home and I'm so tired, and I'm even so tired to eat. Imagine you still, after your body is worn out, you still have to do your laundry. So, and even if you say, okay, you carry it on weekends, you're supposed to even rest, but then if you don't have that rest that you're supposed to get, next week is still going to, you continue this cycle. But if you can source your dry cleaning or your laundry, then it makes sense. So that's why this business is very viable, because weekends families can use it to spend with their kids. That's how you have a business. So to start out this business, you reach out to families who need this service, and you can your pricing can be between 3,000 to 10,000 naira, depending on the package that you want to offer them. And what do you need to start this business? You need a small washing machine and an iron, and you can start small and expand as the business grows. Yes. So if you are still watching, thank you for still being here. I'm talking about 10 businesses that you can start with 100,000 naira or less. And my name is Florence Chikeze. Please click the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel if you want to know how to start, market, and grow a sustainable business. We help you start your business, grow it through our free and paid resources, and also by consulting with us, booking a strategy section with our consultants, and we can help develop your business model for you. The next business that you want to look at is the e-payment or the POS business, which is also called agent banking. So, do you know that some people just don't like going to either the ATM or bank? To them, it just feels like a big punishment. That's the way it is. It's you can't attribute it to anything. They prefer to walk into a nearby e-payment outlet for their banking transactions, even if they have to pay an extra fee for that. So that means that you can become a banking agent and own an e-payment outlet. So to learn about this type of business, you can go to the bank of your choice, register to become their agent. After the registration, you'll be given the POS business. You know, why some banks give this POS for free, why some charge a small fee for it. And because this business is really a business that a lot of people want to start, and a lot of people are running it because you can combine it with other businesses. So it's best combined with other businesses. So people are starting it, and it's the most searched business on Entrepreneurs.ng. We have a full guide on how you can start it, how much you need to start it, the different banks that you can go to start it, and their requirements. We even went ahead to do a comprehensive analysis that contains a financial breakdown on how you can start this business. And this resource you can always get at www.entrepreneurs.ng/shop. And our resources start as low as 2,000 Naira, the bundle for 5,000 Naira, depending on the type of business that you can start. Any business that you want to start, you can get these resources at the shop aspect of Entrepreneurs.ng. Now, moving on, you can also start a grilling business. So, who does not know suya? Locally grilled cow meat, majorly made by the Alsas. It's been an all-time favorite for everyone. Like I grew up just knowing the name suya, you know. So today, adults, children, they still crave for this delicious meat, you know. Yes, but suya, it's true that suya is the baba in this game, you know, but there are other things that you can start. You can grilled fish, you know, barbecue, goat meat, the popular aso, you know, they're also gaining ground, and you can venture into this type of business. And the best part is grilling any of this protein, whether chicken, goat meat, fish, or even cow, is not peculiar to the Malams alone. So anyone can go into this business, and you can make them and sell these delicacies to a lot of customers. You know, you can really differentiate yourself and really advertise yourself and let people know about you. And aside from having a permanent stand, you can go and grill at parties, at dinners, at birthday parties, you know, and make some cookage while doing that. So all you need is your griller, the desired protein, and spices, and voila, you're good to go. You've started a business. You know, the thing about starting a business is that sometimes before you start, it's a lot. It's like a lot going on. It's like this thing, I can't do it, I can't cope with it, there's no way I'm going to really start with this. There's a lot of things just going on in your head. But the thing about business is just start. You know, just start. Really, you start it, you look for the right knowledge, you equip yourself with the right knowledge, and you keep doing it, become determined, you work hard, and you become patient with the process. Everything just finds a way to align for your good. So it's important that you just start. Now, Baba's shop. So look, we actually selected businesses that are very, very relatable, not businesses that you're thinking, I've not had this name before. we are talking about businesses that you can relate to. You can walk to the street and you can see them. But the thing about them is that you have to look for a way to differentiate yourself. You have to look for a way to make sure that you stand out. So that's the only way you can really succeed in this type of business. So the barber's shop, it's a necessity for males and females on low cut to trim their hair or get a haircut regularly. The point that I'm trying to make is that people always visit barber shops to either have a haircut or shave their beards. There's a ready market for this business, and you cannot go wrong with this business idea. Not now that like even a lot of ladies are going on hair on low cuts. So all you need to start this business is what you need: a store, you need clippers, smoke combs, sterilizers, and generator because of our electric power supply. And this sometimes when you look at it, it may not cost up to 100,000 naira, depending on the location. And if location is actually pricey, you can try to have like a negotiation where you pay per month instead of paying per year. So that way, as you generate revenue, you can pay more for the location that you choose. So yes, going forward, I think we're on the eighth one now: popcorn production and sell. Popcorn is one of the many treats that not only me, I think you also you should be grateful for in this life. It is loved by almost everyone, young and old, male and female. It's a good companion for the movie. So you cannot go wrong exploring this business idea. What do you need? All you need for this small business idea is a fresh and moist corn, the popcorn machine, sugar, salt, butter, and any other flavor that you want to add to start this business, and a good location. And you've started a business. See, small businesses, I believe, are the ingredients, the bedrock for our economy. And you can really, you also don't need to mind that, okay, and Tom is doing it, James is doing it, it's populated. No, you can start. There's room for everyone. You can start. You can differentiate yourself. You can differentiate yourself with your packaging. You can differentiate yourself with the way you treat your customers. There's so many ways you can differentiate yourself. Don't think that somebody is doing it because someone is doing it, I cannot start the business. Like I said, business is, like I always say, business is a set of small experiments. You start and you look at things that are working. Don't ever be complacent in business. If not, you're off. You keep on learning. Okay, this industry that I am in, what else should I do? Okay, I'm on this stand now as I'm starting popcorn business. Where else is a booming location that I can move to? Before you know it, you have two stands. Before you know it, you've moved to the third stand. Before you know it, you can even try to ask when people come to your popcorn stand, what else do they need? What do they ask for? So you can add those things. Before you know it, you're full-blown businessman or businesswoman. And the final one is football viewing center. Football fans can go to any length to ensure that they watch their club, a country, or their favorite player on the field. So this business idea is going to be a profitable venture, because their football fans are numerous worldwide. So to start a football viewing center, you need a good location. Sure. Then if you are, because I'm talking to the Nigerian client, you need a generator, a flat screen television, and the DSTV decoder or GoTV decoder. So you can also add chilled drinks or grilled protein, make extra cash in the process. So that means that you can even combine this particular business now with the great business that I spoke about earlier. And voila, you started business. So here I have spoken about 10 businesses that you can start with 100,000 naira or less. And recap so that we're on the same page. Recap: the first business I spoke about is production of organic drinks and sell, phone charging business, production of skincare products, production of and sale of bed sheets and pillowcase, laundry or dry cleaning services, e-payment or POS. We have a comprehensive guide on this one at entrepreneurs.ng/shop, and grilling business, the barber shop, popcorn production and sale, and the final one, the football viewing. So this brings us to the end of today's talk about businesses that you can start with 100,000 naira or less. And my name is Florence Chikeze, an award-winning entrepreneur. I am the founder of Redalia Houses, Redalia Workspaces, a beautiful co-working facility at the heart of Lagos. We have different office sizes depending on the strength of your team. We have meeting rooms, boardrooms that you can book on the go and pay on the go. We also own Entrepreneurs.ng, a platform where we help businesses start and grow their business through our paid and free resources. And through the platform, you can also talk to us about your business, and we'll help you develop a winning strategy and a business model that will help your business grow. And then the business clinic, a mini business school where periodically we teach businesses how to do business right. We gathered 7 business owners in different fields who are running businesses in those fields that we can teach you how to run your business. So we have a special person from customer service, someone who is running a marketing firm, someone who is running an accounting firm, a legal firm, someone who is very good at strategy and production management come together to let you have the experience of a business school. We are all about entrepreneurial support. My goal is to raise a new wave of entrepreneurs who will help build our economy and help build our society. To help reduce the number of unemployed youths around is the goal that we are trying to solve, and is our vision, and we are doing it every single day with the services that we offer. So click on the subscribe button now if you are that entrepreneur who wants to learn from people like us who are doing the work, who are doing the talk, who are working the talk. So click now to subscribe to this channel and tell people about us. Share this video with your audience as well. Thank you so much for coming on this journey. Bye-bye.